Alright, hey everybody, here we are for round one. We're gonna see how this goes. We won the die roll, so we'll play first, and let's see what we get. We've got Brindle Shoat on turn 2. We could suit it up, but that doesn't necessarily seem the best of ideas. Now we've got a Flame Tongue at some point. I guess we'll keep it. We're essentially playing for fun here. It's a free event. Get some prizes if we do well, otherwise it's just for fun. Just kind of a fun way to spend a weekend day. And a bit of a nice gesture for the judging that I do throughout the year. I guess I didn't fully explain this actually. So each year they do a Magic Online Judge Open, usually in the summer. This year the summer event went so well they actually had to have multiples for different parts of the world, and they decided to do a holiday one as well. And we got to vote on the format. There were several different formats possible, and Vintage Masters sealed one out. So our opponent played the tap blue cycle land. So our Brindle Shoat might get to attack in, but probably not. Oh yeah, it might get to attack in. I doubt he'll be willing to throw away that Nightscape Familiar. Goblin Matron, eh? Oh, let's come in with the Shoat. So which Goblin do I want? Probably Pile Driver, I would think. I will search my library. So we've got Goblin Pile Driver, which is pro blue, which seems pretty good. We've got Goblin Commando, which we can't cast. We've got Beetleback Chief, which we can cast. Pile Driver or Beetleback? Let's go with the Pile Driver. And we'll pass the turn. So this turn I can Goblin Pile Driver, or I can Flame Tongue and blow up something that he plays. He's frantically searching, so he gets a free draw 2, discard 2. So Armor of Thorns has flash if you want it to, but if you do flash it, it goes away at the next cleanup step. Got it. So what are we going to see here? We're going to see Deep Analysis, drawing 2 cards. A lot of card draw. He hasn't played his 4th land yet. Maybe he's trying to dig for one? Who knows? Oh, he might not have gotten it either. Oh, he didn't. That sucks. So, we've got some options here. I think I like attacking in with the Shoat. And then going Pile Driver and Basking Root Walla. There's a 4th land. Owl Familiar. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card and discard a card, so he gets to loot. Sounds good. And he's going to cycle a land. So it's +2/+0 for each other attacking goblin. Alright, so he'll be a 3/2 if I attack with the Matron. So I could Flame Tongue the Owl. Or I could just swing in. He may block regen, block kill. I could pump. Let's attack and see what he wants to do here. This is each other attacking goblin, right? So he doesn't get it for himself? No. In with all. Goblin pile driver trigger becomes a 3/2. Blocks there, he's going to regen. And that's it, eh? Alright. So, do I pump him? I think I just pump him. He's going to regen. I'll get in for 5, and I'll just pass the turn. He's going to cycle a Baron Moor. Play another Owl Familiar, draw another card, and discard a card. He's really going through his library. Wow. He has not left up regen mana, which is nice to see. He has left up 3 mana though, 2 blue and a red. No attacks, passes the turn, alright. So we can Flame Tongue and Armor of Thorns. We can Flame Tongue, killing the Nightscape. And then Armor of Thorns on the Matron. Let's do that. We could be facing down a counter as well. Nope. So let's blow up the Nightscape. He's going to Factor Fiction in response. Alright. So, Death Grasp. Death Grasp deals X damage to target creature or player. You gain X life. That seems pretty good. So, pile 1. How many lances does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think those are going to be the piles there. And he takes the Death Grasp. Sounds good. So we're gonna Armor of Thorns the Matron. And attack, 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 attack. Well, let's hold him back. Because they can't block that. Yeah, that looks good. So coming in for 7. He's going to chump block the Matron. He'll take 4. Sounds good. So he's got a Death Grasp that may kill... I don't know what he would hit. Alright, so he's going to cycle... Or wait, didn't Death Grasp require white? I should have taken a closer look at that. Oh, well, there's white anyways. Animate dead, so he's animating what exactly? World Gorger Dragon. When did that hit his graveyard? I don't remember that hitting it. He must have discarded it during one of the first loots. So when it enters the battlefield, exile all other permanents you control. When it leaves the battlefield, return the exiled cards to battlefield under their owner's control. So he's going to be left with a 7/7, or a 6/7 actually, and that's it. Interesting. Interesting choice. So he can block what? Flame Tongue? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9? I think I still win. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I still just win here. Or wait. What happened here? I'm so confused. What's happening? Enchant creature in the graveyard. Return enchanted creature to the battlefield. Oh! Oh, wait, what? What on earth is going on here? Oh, he's stuck in an infinite loop. Because the World Gorger Dragon... Alright, so let's just F6 this. The World Gorger Dragon destroys the animate dead. Which... What? The World Gorger Dragon destroys the animate dead. How does he get the animate dead back? I want to always yield to these. Oh, is this a storm combo or something? I'm so confused. Or wait, Death's Grasp. Was that to target player as well? I assumed he was going to kill something, but if that's to target player, then yeah, he's just going to get infinite mana. That is a combo I've never seen before. Wow. Alright, so he quit that combo out by returning the Chartooth Cougar instead. I assume Death's Grasp must be able to hit me, yeah. Death's Grasp for 20. That's a good game. Well, I had no idea what was happening there. Partway through, I realized probably it was going to result in me losing. Should have read Death's Grasp maybe a little bit easier, but that was something. Do we have anything that can empty his graveyard? I don't think so. How do we stop that? Not entirely sure if we can. We just have to aggro him down, I think. Tangle is just creature damage, I assume. Yeah, combat damage. Could try smoke stacking him out. Still don't want to risk that just because I don't have experience with that card. Yeah, I think we'll just go back in and try to aggro him out. Yep, I'll play first. Yet again, not a great starting hand. I'm gonna have to draw into some stuff, but I think I'll keep it. Just for the heck of it. And we'll cycle that on his turn. Forced and go. Let's cycle that. Elvish Aberration, eh? Hey, fine torn elves. Let's go with the elves so that we can get the Beetleback Chief next turn. He plane cycled, alright. Another mountain. We do not want to flood out. Let's get Beetleback Chief. Owl Familiar, sure thing. Goblin Commando. So we can kill that familiar down. Sounds good to me. Get in for 4. Drop. What's that going to be? Keen-Eyed Aven. So 2/3 flyer. Sounds good. Basking Root Walla. So I could swing in. None of these have a huge effect anymore. He can block and kill 1 and take 4. Sounds good to me. And then we can drop Elvish Aberration. Next turn we can try it again for 6, I guess. Frantic Search. What's he gonna discard? A Barren Moor. And a Scourge Familiar. Not terrible. 5 mana, 4 cards in hand. And he's going to pass the turn or second main. Passes the turn. All right. So, come on. Oh, he's got something in the upkeep. He's going to cycle Choking Tethers, so he can tap target creature. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I've got nothing I can use the mana for. So that's going to buy him some time. Well, Forest isn't what I was looking for, so I could swing in and get him for 2. That does not seem great. So I guess we'll just go Basking Root Walla, Brindleshote, and hold the forest back. Well, we need to draw into something pretty good. If he doesn't have a play, we can, he's just going to cycle. We can try to get in for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not terrible. Nightscape Familiar, that's going to help his blue and red spells. It's also going to be a regen guy. Three cards in hand. He's got something on the upkeep again. Is he going to put something on top? Yeah, he's going to... Oh, he's going to return it to my hand. All right. That's okay. Ooh, Edric. I don't have my blue sources, though. I haven't even seen blue sources, come to think of it. So I could attack in. He can block regen, block kill, and he would take 3, 4, 5. Doesn't seem the best choices, but we need to get his life total down before he can do much more digging. Don't want him comboing off. He's going to block there, so we'll pump him up, force the regen. He'll take 3, go to 9. Let's drop Elvish Aberration. Oh, I can't cast Elvish Aberration because I pumped him. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Oh well. Well, he's only got 2 cards in his hand. He's got to run out of tricks soon. I'm pretty sure he's F6'd now as well. So I'm going to come in. So pump him up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I can still do that. So let's see if we can sneak in some damage. He's going to block there. I'll pump, force the regen. He'll go to 8. Play a forest. Elvish Aberration. And pass the turn. Elf Mutant. Well, I guess it is an elf. I thought it was like a giant rat or something. 2 cards. He might be flooding out here possibly. Beetleback Chief. So we'll go to combat. In with everything. I don't even necessarily need the elves anymore. He's going to block the aberration. And the elves. So I'll pump. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Take him to 2. He's going to regen. Beetleback Chief, and we might have it. Maybe. I feel like he's out of gas. He's out of gas, so we got it. So we out-aggroed him. All right. And we weren't going to have much. There's a blue source, finally. So yeah, so we basically just need to out-aggro him. So Spark Spray would kill off Nightscape Familiar and the owls and basically all the creatures we saw. Reckless Charge would help us out. So Swords actually exiles, right? Yeah, so we could interrupt his infinite loop if we did have Swords online. We could exile the dragon while it was momentarily on the battlefield. Reckless Charge. Anything that could go in for. He doesn't play many creatures, so maybe the Kindles aren't as good. Let's take a Kindle out for a Reckless Charge. The other one's still just going to be a shock. Yeah, let's go with that. And hopefully he floods out again. What do we have? Reckless Charge and an Elvish Aberration. So that's a mulligan. That's terrible, but we'll keep it. We are not going to be out-aggroing him with turn 4 play, but I'm not going to go down to 5. Alright. So what we really need is Goblin Pile Driver right here. I'm going to see an owl. Or something else. He's cycled Eternal Dragon. Okay. So he's going to go get a Plains. Sounds good. So he's assembling his mana base for the time being. And we're just doing the same, but in a much slower, less focused way. Tapping 2. Oop, tapping 1. Oop, tapping 2. Cycling Chartooth Cougar, getting a mountain. So his mana base is assembled. Flame Tongue Kavu, okay. This is how an aggro deck works, right? First card on turn 4. Frantic Search, maybe? Dothy Mercenary. Alright. Well, we'll Flame Tongue that, I think. Flame Tongue. Dothy Mercenary. Interesting. Doesn't terribly go in his deck. I guess he needs a fallback plan if the Death Grasp doesn't happen. Keen-Eye Aven, sure thing. I'll trade with that, I think. Or actually, he does 2 damage. Boo. So yeah, I'll swing in for 4, see if he wants to trade. And he does. So, Beetleback? Yeah, let's go with Beetleback. So he's got an Eternal Dragon in his graveyard. And a Chartooth Cougar. The nice thing is, if he does play a big threat, I could go Krosan, Vorine, Reckless Charge it, and kill it, because that would be a 6-2. And I'd get to force the block. Well, he's got all of his colors. He's got a full hand. He's thinking through something. Drops a plains. We're going to see some digging here. Aquamoeba. Okay, so it's a 1/3 and gives him a discard outlet. So I suppose we'll just attack in here. If he wants to kill a goblin, so be it. And he does. So we'll Goblin Commando and kill off the Aquamoeba. Down it goes, and we'll pass the turn. Gonna be some cycling here, I imagine. Yep. Only 3 cards in hand. Owl's Familiar. He's gonna loot. And then he's gonna loot again. So he is down to 1 card in hand, so he is in trouble. We will... So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can still do that. So we'll cycle this. Fire Blast. All right. So... I think we'll just attack in. And then maybe play the chief again. He could double block, he could trade with a goblin. He's going to trade with a goblin. Sounds good. So he'll go to 13, get rid of his owl, and then do we do Beetleback? I think we do Beetleback. None of his cards have flashback or anything fancy, I don't think. He's going to frantically search. And he's going to pitch an island and a cycle island. One card in hand. Fact or fiction? Oh, there's the Death Grasp. Boop. So he can't go infinite. He's going to have just Death Grasp in his hand. Black, white, 1. I can get in for 2, 4, 6, 10. Take him to 3. An additional 3. It's not a sorcery. I think we can have this. I think. He does take the Death Grasp. Elephant Guide. So, if I do Krosan Vorine and I Reckless, I don't even need to Reckless. Yeah, I need to Reckless Charge to give it haste. Then it has to block that. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I'm 1 off. Huh. Well, what if I Elephant Guide Reckless Charge? 1, 2, red, red. He'll block 1. That'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That should be it. He only has Death Grasp. It's not an instant. So yeah, I think we win this. So we go Elephant Guide. We go Reckless Charge. We attack with everybody. He takes 9, goes to 4, and then we Fire Blast him. Boop and boop. And so yeah, we are 1-0. We beat the combo deck. We got our butts handed to us with that combo first game, but our aggro and our burn pulled out later on. So yeah, we will see you guys for round 2, where hopefully we can carry this on.